What's up, guys? My name is Devon, and this guy over here is
Tyson, hey, happy to be here.
we are Repair My Funnel, and we are actually here to talk to you guys about something that I swear has taken 2 years
Literally
for
two
us
years.
to
I,
have inside of ClickFunnels 2.0. Tyson, are you excited? What are we going to talk to them about today?
oh man, seriously, it's 2 years in the making. If you haven't heard by now, surveys, not even survey funnels, just surveys inside of ClickFunnels 2.0. It's been a feature request that has been. I might show like a overlay of like what that feed looks like. It is horrendous. People have been waiting for this. They've been demanding it, and I'm one of them. I didn't put anything hateful in there. I'll tell you. I'm glad to see that this is here finally.
Are you sure you weren't one of the hateful comments from maybe an anonymous account?
I'm not going to admit to anything. All right, all off record, pal.
All
No,
right. Well,
today's a
what do you?
special day. That's all I can say. It's a special day, and we're gonna show you what we've found on our account here. It was magical. I happened to stumble upon it today. Well, I don't even know. I wasn't looking for anything. I wasn't meant to be
Yeah,
there.
he texted me and he was like, "Bro, I was sitting here building a funnel. I stumbled and I fell, and surveys were there in 2.0." And I was like, "Okay, let me try it." And I fell too. It's really hard to do from a wheelchair, but I made it. I made it work. So
Sure.
here we are.
Yeah, straight
Should
face
we
plant.
should we
We're
demo
here to talk.
this?
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I think it's time. I think we got to show the people what they came out to see. Okay, ta-da! We're within the survey elements. Just kidding. The survey app within ClickFunnels 2.0. Pretty crazy. We got the beta sticker and all. It is fresh as fresh can be. That's all I could say. Um, yeah. Are you excited? You want to see what
I'm
it actually looks like
excited.
inside? Okay,
Yeah.
so
To start too, just so you guys know, can you just kind of walk them through the process that they're going to have to take to actually have this in their account?
definitely. So in order to actually add this to your account, all you have to do is go over here to apps, click on the little plus icon, and from there, you're looking for this bad boy right here. It's labeled survey workflows. All right. So once you see that little icon and something that says something similar to this, maybe they'll change the name. I don't know. Look for something labeled survey, and I'm sure you'll get to the right area. But
Yeah.
click on that directly, and in your case, you should see two buttons. One of them saying add this guy to my workspace, and the other saying go back to apps. Just click on the one to add it to your workspace, and as soon as you do, it'll bring you to not this page, but a page just like this, where it's going to have you give a survey a name. Like you're going to start the process by creating a new survey.
Right.
So maybe we should get started, huh? What do you want to call this one?
Let's call this Dev and Ty build surveys.
I build. So if I can spell that, I don't know. Tough,
Surveys.
tough day.
Swerveys.
All right.
Swerving.
Hit enter, and it should take us into. Oh, well, last time I entered where key worked, it didn't work that time. Don't worry. It takes us into the overview of actually creating our first question. That's it. We're in the actual app now. We're creating the survey itself.
I gotta say too, just first glance here, like this layout overall of how it looks is really clean. If you've used workflows inside of 2.0, this is definitely emulating that. So I can appreciate them calling it survey workflows, and it just looks so much better than the survey element in ClickFunnels Classic. Let's be honest. Anyways,
Oh,
continue,
dude,
Tyson.
yeah, that was like half baked. It was not even it's still sitting in beta to this day, and it's been what, like 7 years, 6 years? I don't know. Like either way, yeah, this one is definitely it seems a lot more well-rounded, we'll say. It's
Yeah.
so far everything worked properly when I tested it. It's I mean pretty straightforward for setting it up. Let's say, for example, we start with like a single select question, right? All you have to do is give this guy like put your question. What question you want to ask people? You've seen my
Uh,
examples here with your favorite color. We did something about cars last time. Um,
you can
what
ask
are you dying to
them,
know?
yeah, just say, what is your favorite superhero?
Uh, hero?
Yeah,
Is
and
there
we're
a
really
slash
gonna
there?
po we're really gonna polarize this audience here. We're only gonna give two options, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Gosh,
We're gonna see
what's
which one they
come on?
pick.
This is
Yeah,
like
I
the
mean,
two worst in the universe, man. Get it
hey,
there.
hey, with this movie out, you know what? I think they are the two best.
It's
All
not
right.
too worst. I can't say that. That's a steep statement. I get it, but
Hey, I know
oh,
Ryan Reynolds. I'm telling you. Just kidding. I don't really know.
Wolverine. How do you spell it? Is that? Is that Wolverine?
You're gonna have to spell check that one. I don't know, man.
Gosh. Oh yeah, I actually
There
had
you
it.
go.
Nice, nice.
All
Usually it doesn't
right.
have okay. All right. We'll
Cool.
take it, save the change, and once you do, it'll add it to the actual page itself. Now, with this, what I found is I don't even think it'll let you go forward, but you have to have a contact attribute for this. It'll save it on the back end for the question. I don't
Hmm.
know. Well, it's only this one though. For multi-select, it doesn't have that option. Only the single select questions here. Don't know. Not sure why, but
Interesting.
yeah. Um, but yeah, we have that first question there. Now, when you go and add a new question, it gives you two options on the page. You have the option to add a question or an outcome. So you can literally just do a one question scenario here and then have an outcome directly right after that. But we'll go ahead and add a new question. Maybe do like a select,
Yeah,
multi-select it.
let's do it. Let's do a multi-select and an input just so we can get the full effect there, and then we can do an outcome in the end there just to
If
know kind of how to tie it together.
if you could choose your superpower, what would it be? Yeah, so you can select multiple. All right, we'll let you choose multiple here. What flying
Um,
for me?
yeah, flying, lightning speed.
Uh, and God, I am not nailing the spelling
There you
aspect.
go. Lightning.
Lightning
There you go.
speed.
I was gonna say walking for me, but if people don't know that I'm in a
Walking.
wheelchair, that might be problematic. But
Here,
hey, I'm in a
no, I
wheelchair.
got you. I got you. There.
But you got to spell
For
walking right
Devin,
too.
he is in a. I think they'll
Perfect.
understand now. I think they'll get it.
Yeah, as long as walking is an actual
Walk.
word.
Jeez, what is going on? All
There you
right,
go.
it's not getting
Perfect.
better. Maybe I can capitalize your name. All right, and we'll settle with that. All right, we'll go with save changes,
Yeah.
and let's add a new question just to show the last one there.
Yeah, and this is actually my favorite one, if I'm being honest, because if you're familiar with ClickFunnels Classic and the survey element there, it was very minimal. I mean, you just had the single select. There wasn't a multi-select, but even still, the fact that you can actually add inputs, I
Yeah,
think, is such a game changer.
definitely, and I think it's custom as well. You can do cut. So if I didn't have an attribute already in there, I think I can create one here. So see, as you create these as well, it creates a new contract attribute from like that single select. It is there now.
Oh, that's
Interesting.
awesome.
But so I can create another one here. For example, if you want like ask a custom question and you want that to be displayed on their contact profile under the custom attribute area, that
Mm,
would show up under that, I guess. I don't know. Let's do name now. What is your superhero name? Hmm? English do your regular name.
perfect.
Save change. And then you have to do it one by one. So it's not like I don't know. We'll see how that actually forms on the back end or like as you're going through the sequence.
A bulk edit feature request for like the questions would actually be kind of cool.
That would be nice. Or just like one page. Like you can have, I don't know, name and email in one slide, maybe. That'd be cool. But
Yeah.
let's see. What is your actual email? All right. And then
So I know
email.
you were testing this a lot before we got on here.
Yeah.
To your knowledge, let's say this person has never submitted a contact before, and the only thing you had on the page was the survey element.
Yeah. Actually,
I'm
yes. I know where you're
I'm
going. Yes,
guessing,
it
yeah,
does.
I'm guessing you
100%.
have, in order to get all this submitted, you would have to have an email field, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't you could probably have it on the page itself as well if you want like some other sort of aspect on that page besides like
Mhm.
just the survey. Um, I mean,
I
I can see that being a possibility. I haven't
I'm just
tried that
trying to
yet.
think of a scenario of like, let's say I already have a contact and maybe somehow it picks up on it, but I guess how would it know without the email? So I feel like the
Sure.
email is gonna have to be required in this case,
I
which
mean,
almost breeds the question of like it comes down to whether you actually want to collect that data, because I know in ClickFunnels Classic you could just have the survey there just as like a decoy to let's say an outcome that you're going to redirect them to in the end. But like
Sure.
in this case, if you're trying to collect that data, obviously the email field would be a must.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't see a reason why you wouldn't want that. I mean, you could, okay. So in the aspect of like, I don't know, take the application funnel for example, right? Where we have
Mhm.
like the email field on a pop-up usually on that first step. And then the second step where we're collecting more information, more details from that contact, you could have that survey element there. And it would probably populate the email by default. I don't know. Or not, you wouldn't even have to have the email field there. I
Mm.
don't know. Just, I don't know. I'm guessing because we do that same thing on the regular or the second step of the application funnel.
Sure. Yeah. So if you,
You
yeah,
can
if you
hide
kind
it.
of have that, have it hidden. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
I don't know
So
if
I
it'll
guess,
actually work. I'm just guessing. I haven't actually tested that theory out. We can play with those some more and see if that
yeah,
works out or not, but that's my guess.
for sure.
But
I would say as a safe bet, just add the email field there. But we can definitely do some more testing in other videos just to kind of give like some counterbalance to different examples of how you might utilize this survey element. As this
sure.
is we're kind of first timers here.
Yeah. Well, this is, yeah, first timers. We haven't actually thrown this out there in the world. So we'll see how it actually, so far, no errors. I haven't seen anything pop up. And I even have like an issue checker up here. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but I haven't seen it go any other way besides what it's showing right now. So
What if it just said we found an issue and it didn't tell you what happened?
maybe if you, I don't know. I don't- Maybe if we select this but don't set up the actual URL, maybe it'll count as an error.
Oh,
Yeah,
yep.
okay. Okay, cool. Oh, and it shows the warnings.
Two
Cool.
warnings.
That's beautiful. That's good to see.
And I know
And
Tyson did that kind of fast there, but basically what he clicked on is in the end there, you actually have the option to add an outcome or, add another question. And so he clicked on redirect, which is a very clean way to do the redirects. If you watch my video that I did in the survey element for ClickFunnels Classic, you'll see how they call them outcomes can get a little messy and it can get messy fast. So I think it's pretty straightforward here inside of
yeah,
2.0.
definitely. Now, how do I delete this? Can I just, oh, okay, cool. All right. It's basically just like working in a regular workflow. And it doesn't delete the rest of the flow. That's nice. Okay. All right. I was wondering about that. Well, anyways, we added a new branch here with a redirect. I'm not going to breeze through it this time. I was just doing it out of curiosity if I could see if I could break it, and it looks like it pulled it up. So, anyways, let's go and add an outcome now. We'll actually add an outcome here. What do you want the outcome to be, Devin? You want it to be
Uh,
end
I
survey
want
or redirect?
I want to redirect to Honda.com. I'm a Honda guy.
Okay. All right. I can get behind that. Let's see. Add rule for what question?
I suppose we could just do it for the last question.
What's yours? What is your favorite superhero?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can you add
And
multiple? So if you wanted both of them to end up there,
yeah, I can add more than one rule there.
oh, that's awesome. So technically you can have either question into it as well. What happens? Okay, here's my question as we're testing this. What happens if you just tell it to end survey? Could you still add a redirect based on people just answering that last question?
I don't know. Let's see. I think it just literally ends the survey. Like either way, it's basically creating like a split path or conditional split path here.
Sure,
And if you
sure.
meet it, then you go down the right side here. If you don't, you just end the survey.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Be cool if you
Um,
can add a message if they like hit a point where it just ends the survey, where it's just like, we're sorry.
oh,
You've been
either way,
disqualified.
it's forcing you to set up a redirect. You don't
Okay.
have to. Well,
So yeah, so basically it kind of goes back to my question. So regardless of if they, answer one of the questions or both of the questions, the redirects seem like they are more applicable in between the survey versus at the end of the survey.
yeah. Well, I pressed end survey here, and it still created this branch.
Yeah.
So I guess you could create conditional logic going all throughout, I suppose. I don't
Hmm.
know. I'm gonna X out of this. I'm gonna try to get. Oh no. Okay, cool. It's gonna make me get rid of my original one. It does not. But we can go back and edit this actual conditional rule. We'll make this that last question, and we'll say Deadpool. If they choose Deadpool, then they will be redirected. And to set up the redirect,
And
we have to
they're
click on
and they're
that
dead to
directly.
you if they choose Deadpool.
That's right. We're just like we're gonna kick them right out of the survey, and they're not gonna be taken anywhere. They get negative points for choosing.
We don't need your email.
You can okay, we can redirect to pages, we can redirect to a funnel specifically or a URL,
Yeah,
and
so if
to
you
see if
wanted to
all the
just do
funnels show
like the
up.
funnel,
Oh yeah,
like
cool.
if you
Pulls all
wanted
the
to do like
funnels.
a funnel next step, that's an easy way to do it. That's cool. That's clean actually.
Funnel page. That's any page. Okay, that can be kind of crazy, but I can see the use case for that. That's nice. All right, well, you want to go to honda.com. We can definitely do that. And
On
it actually has to be a
dot
full
com.
URL. I learned that the last time. Here, yes.
He learned it the last time, but he still was about to mess it up this time too. Be honest, Tyson.
If I spelled it incorrectly, which I happen to land this one. Um, yeah, and that's it. I think we're good to go. And technically, the survey has been created. No issues found. We got 10 out of 10 on our rating here, and we can leave. Yeah,
So
that's it.
what do we do to actually add this survey to the funnel now?
No, you don't. It's just the thought of the survey. No,
Let's
we got
just
to leave
pretend
the actual.
this is all part of the beta phase. In the beta phase one for the survey element, you can't actually add the survey elements to the page. They just want to kind of hold you off for a little bit longer. So
You just gotta think about it. No, it's there in spirit, and
we'll come back in 2025 and basically finish off this video.
yeah. So, okay, so the survey is now created here. You can create multiple. Kind of see that we've messed around with this a few other times. But the only thing to edit here is either like the flow itself of the survey itself or the name. I believe that's the only thing that's gonna pop up here. Not able to share it yet, but anyways, to actually use this, we'd have to go to the funnels inside of our accounts. I bet you can do it on a regular page as well because it's the same editor.
That's a good test. Yeah.
We'll have to mess around with that, but I'm assuming so. Now I already have one on here, so I'm gonna do it on the second page.
Rich page
I
number
forgot to
two.
remove it, but to give you the
That's all
fresh
right.
experience here.
Yeah. We need the fresh experience here.
All right, so let's create a new row. I don't know, right here, one column row. We'll add new elements and just scroll down to the form area, and there you go. Look at that, looking nice
Survey.
and pretty.
I didn't think I was ever gonna see that in the editor. I gotta be honest with
Dude,
you.
for real. But
What is the error that it just gave you at the top there?
it's because nothing's actually set up here. If
Okay.
you have to go and actually select it. So that's the next step here. We have the element added. We have to go to the element itself now and then set the actual survey in that drop
Okay.
down
So
for
there
when
I
you
was
want to
just
use.
jumping the gun. You were getting to
I was
that.
getting there. I was getting to the punchline. Yeah, but it's okay. We're there now. It's all good. This is the one we actually created. Just make sure you click the right one. And now we have a survey on the page. That's it. You can go and customize it right here. It's let's see, animation. You have logic.
I think the only thing I would have liked to see on these survey elements are themes because
Yeah.
the baseline for it is a little bare. It looks like too it held on to um what you had set up on the previous page for the colors.
No,
So
it's coming
remember
from
we
the
were
style guide. That's
oh,
why.
is that what it was?
Yeah, right now it's pulling from the
Uh
style guide directly.
okay,
Um,
gotcha. Well
actually,
that's
yeah, no,
useful though.
yeah, at least it stays congruent with what you have on the page because that would be a little crazy if not. On
Oh
finalize,
look, and
redirect
then
the next
you can
step.
even do okay. So you don't even
Um,
really need an outcome unless it's going to be outside of the next step. It looks like if you want to make it easier because you could just have the finalized action be to go to the next step there.
yeah,
You can
still
have it
doing the
go
same
to
thing. Interesting.
that's kind of random. So
I
side
feel like it's
note there,
confusing though. What's
little
okay?
bit, little bit. So you don't necessarily have to set that redirect up for the ending of the survey. You can basically add it there in the settings for the survey itself, which I think is a little bit easier to do in that instance. But
Well,
yeah,
okay. If
definitely.
maybe if it ends and you get to the end, this is just a redirect to go to the. So if you didn't meet that criteria and you chose Wolverine maybe, and it ends the survey, I wonder if then that would trigger the redirect when we submit that last question instead of.
Hmm,
So then the
maybe.
logic itself is just to be that pot essentially, right? At the the bucket that you're sending people to when they answer the right question or answer the right question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. That's my guess here. We can test both theories there and see what happens though. We should technically go to the next step, and there's no next step. So let's go to go to, and we'll just do google.com, huh?
Yeah, good old Google.
Right. And that should do the trick. I mean, we should know at that point. I'll do the same window. Go against the grain here. Save, and let's preview it, I guess. I mean, technically the survey is up and running. You can go and customize it. You can get as crazy as you want with colors and all the good stuff here. The font size, answer size. Whoa.
Yeah, make it as big as you can make it, and then make the question text really small. So that
Yeah.
way, when they're looking at the question, they really have to lean in.
Yeah, okay.
I think that looks perfect, honestly. Oh, nope, now it sucks.
Now you're not a fan. Let's make that blue just for your. There you go. All right, save this guy, and we'll see what happens now, huh? Preview. All right, it's on the page. Deadpool. That's where we had that bucket question. Let's go through. Nice. I like that we can have multi-select questions there. That's nice.
Walking for Devon, he's in a wheelchair. Yeah, way to throw that in there, Tyson.
Um, is this the
Devon's
superhero name?
wheelchair. Yeah, that's my superhero name. How did you know?
That's me. Plus what? Survey. T- I don't know. I
Tyson
can't.
can spell today.
Dude, yeah, my fingers are just tired of typing all for today. I think I'm tapped out after this. But after this, it should redirect to Honda, and it does. All right. So just like that, we're on that custom URL that we created.
The
Um,
2024 Honda Prologue.
okay, we're not. We're done promoting Honda. We're backing out of here. Um, we're in refresh mode. Maybe you should go back and preview it again so we get a fresh take. I wonder if it does. Yeah, it will. If we choose Wolverine, technically it should take us to the other direction and end the survey. Testing. And we'll do survey 3 this round. Let's see. It does. Okay, so that is it. So if they don't meet the criteria, you can still send them to a new location. Next step
That's
in the
crazy
funnel.
too that it holds on to that through the whole survey, even with the redirect being from the first question. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, I don't know. That's cool. I can get behind that.
So you
Pretty
still have the chance
straightforward.
to collect all the information from the survey, um, either way, and then it'll
Hmm.
hold on to that outcome and redirect it in the end. That's
Yeah,
cool actually.
exactly. Well, and then once you have that all tested and not tested, but once someone actually fills it in, let's go in, show you where everything shows up. It's not where you think. It's actually in a different hidden area. Let me pull
What
this
if
up
I
real
thought
quick.
about the hidden area? Then is it where I think?
Well, if you could take a wild guess, I'll give you points. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, my guess is that the information is actually stored in a secret compartment underneath your pillow in your bed after you
Well, you
sleep.
almost had me. I don't sleep with a
It-
pillow.
It's
See?
it's delivered by carrier pigeon. Do you really not sleep with a pillow?
No, I'm lying. Let's see. We test this out. Devon's wheelchair. Let me just pull this over. All right. So in the contact profile, one of them shows up. So the one we assigned that custom attribute actually shows up here, right? That was a single base question, which was the first one we have here on the actual survey. But the other ones do not, right? So that's for whatever reason, that's the only one that shows up here in the custom attributes. But if you go to marketing, you can actually see the new field here for surveys. And if you click on that, it will list out everything, all the questions that were answered here. Toyota. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's pulling over something else. Yeah.
I'll take. Oh, that was from
Yeah. That was for
that
my
was
previous
that,
test.
that was from your previous test. So it stores all of them under just one
But
email.
oh, maybe I must have messed up. You know what? That's probably on me. Let me just because maybe I used the same email. Maybe I opted in with the same email and didn't realize right now. But I have two. I only tested twice right now, though. Interesting. I think we're catching something here on the camera, man. Um,
Are we?
yeah, because I have three tests. I've only done three tests in total.
Huh. So if this theory is right and it's not just us not changing the email, everything gets
I don't
stored.
remember changing the name on the first one. So maybe I don't know what maybe it's because I've already tested on a regular browser, but it was a totally different name. I had survey test one originally as my that other profile we're looking at. It
Uh-huh.
changed it to Devon's wheelchair. I don't understand what happened there.
So
But if we go
what shows under this marketing tab?
yeah, let's check that one out. Let's see. So, yeah, this one shows up correctly. Devon's wheelchair. And see, I put the name here for Devon's wheelchair.
Hmm.
Interesting, but it changed the name up here to testing wheelchair. What's up with that? Where did that come from? All right. Well, now, okay. So, all of us are seeing this together for the first time here. I don't know. It holds on the cache super hard then, if that's the case, and it pulled from the original test. I don't know. Or
Very interesting.
yeah,
Very interesting.
I'll have to keep
I
messing around with that.
Yeah, we can keep messing around with it, but I think the truth is from a perspective of like customers coming into your funnel, that may not be like a huge issue unless they like refresh the page
Yeah,
and
yeah. I
happen
mean,
to
you're
go
right.
back.
Yeah, definitely. It's just because I'm trying to check on the other one as well. This is the last one we did, and this one should be. This one didn't even have a custom attribute. It didn't collect anything.
Hmm.
Interesting. If we go to, oh, it shows, okay, shows survey completed and activity. That's cool. It shows the correct survey, which is nice. Um, and testing is the actual name I gave this one. So
Hmm.
somehow they're all getting mixed matched here.
Yeah, because the
So,
testing went in front of the other one where you put
huh.
wheelchair.
Yeah, normally I don't test
Interesting.
in regular browser, so maybe that's on me, but still,
Kind of strange.
still kind of strange.
I don't think this is something that should hold on to cache, regardless of if you're using a regular browser or an incognito window, in my opinion. But
True. Yeah, I'm on the same page with you on that one. I don't know. Either way, that is a survey element, and that's what we found so far. What are your takeaways after seeing everything? Besides the
um,
little mishap at the end, I think that I don't know. That might be on me, but
I think it's still pretty solid either way. If that's the biggest hiccup you're gonna find, like I said, from a customer perspective with people in your funnel, I don't think it's gonna be that big of an issue.
yeah,
I think if you do a lot of testing like us, you might find little hiccups here and there of it pulling data over. But yeah, from the perspective of just getting customers in a funnel, I don't I don't think it's that big a deal. Like I
yeah,
said,
that's probably just
uh,
fine. I
I've seen a lot worse. So if that's the worst thing that's happened to the survey elements, then I think it'll be all right.
it's firing. I mean, at a minimum, that was the only issue. It still collected everything aside from that. If I did it incognito, probably I bet it wouldn't happen like that. My
Yeah.
assumption, at least. But
And in its condition right now, it's blowing the survey element in ClickFunnels Classic out of the water, and
well,
that's
yeah,
all we
that's
care
fine,
about.
and I'm happy for that. That's at a minimum, yeah, that's a good thing. That's great. All right, well, that's it. If you guys happen to see anything else or have questions around anything that you're seeing here, let us know. We'll point you in the right direction or do our best to find the answer for you and get you back up and running and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any final words?
No, I mean, just let us know what else you want us to cover. We love making videos like this. Depending on where you're seeing this, if you're seeing this on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. All that jazz. So you just don't miss out on any updates from us. And yeah, if you like seeing videos from your two favorite guys on YouTube, then that's what you got to do.
Yeah, fair. Or if you want to see it early, usually we post it directly in our newsletter, like happens to come out every single Monday. If you're not on that list, make sure to hop on, and it's completely
Where do
free.
they go to hop on?
Oh, just head to repairmyfunnel.com. You can do www
Repair my
or
what?
not funnel.com. Yeah, repairmyfunnel.com.
Repairmyfunnel.com.
And
I
that should do the trick. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for sticking around with us, guys. It was fun to actually demo this survey element with you, and we will see you guys next time.
See you later.